So in today's video, I have 3 more live trades to share with you. Over a $3,000 day, an awesome day trading NVIDIA, trading AMD, and trading Tesla. And I have all 3 of these trades recorded live. I hope you guys do enjoy the live trading videos. They don't typically get the most views. I'm not sure exactly why. I think live trading is the best way for you guys to learn, for you guys to watch as I enter and exit these trades. So I'm going to continue to make these. I think they're very educational, and I hope you guys do enjoy them. If you enjoyed today's video after watching it, make sure to show the support, press the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay tuned for some more of these. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So guys, the first trade we're looking at today is AMD, and I knew coming into today that AMD had a big push right into a major supply level. This $99.50 to $100 level has been a major rejection, not only here on the 4-hour chart, which you can see over here, multiple rejections at 99-100. If we go out to the daily chart, you're going to see this level was heavy in the past as well. So here on the daily chart, if we look back, we can see this 99-100 area rejected here, once again here. So I knew as AMD approached this 99.50-100 area, there was likely to be some rejections, and that's sort of what I was playing off today. So if I go into the shorter term time frames and I go to the 2-minute chart, what I was spotting this morning was a big push early morning right into my supply area. So if I go ahead and look at this on the 2-minute, I'll go ahead and turn on the extended hours. So you guys can see right there, at market open, we had a big pump right back into that 99.50 area where we had a triple top the day prior, right? So if I zoom in here, you can see the first candle of the day was a big push right back into the triple top that was there the day prior. Now, the thing that got me interested in fading that upside move, it was not just the fact that there was supply above on an AMD. It was the fact that the first candle of the day on the NASDAQ, the first 2-minute candles of the day on the NASDAQ were straight down. So the first 4 minutes of the market today, we were pretty much straight down with a lot of pressure. And what I saw was while the NASDAQ was moving straight down, I saw AMD pushing straight up right into that triple top. So at that point, I said to myself, I'm going to look to fade this move. It was a very quick and aggressive trade, but I did feel confidence in it, knowing that the NASDAQ was moving lower, knowing that AMD should follow that NASDAQ, typically getting weak because of that NASDAQ move, and then knowing that I had supply here, and I knew exactly where I was risking, right? I knew I was risking up to this 99.50 level. So I knew as soon as I got into that play, I'm risking up to 99.50. If we break above that level, I stop out of this trade. If we start to see some downside, I will add to my position and I will take profits as I get the move. So this trade was pretty much just a very clean supply rejection of 99.50, the prior day triple top. And then in conjunction to that, watching the NASDAQ, understanding what the market's doing, seeing the NASDAQ drop pretty aggressively for the first 4 minutes, and then seeing AMD going against that move, looking to fight that move, looking to fade that move, understanding that AMD will typically move with the NASDAQ. Now, it's not always the case, right? And that's why we have stop losses. So if AMD wanted to move without the NASDAQ today, if it wanted to continue higher, I would have taken my loss at 99.50. I would have accepted my loss, accepted that I was wrong. In this case, this trade ended up being very nice, about a $1,500 winner. Let's go ahead and play the live trade now. Yeah, I'm watching this AMD pop. Wow, Tesla. I'm sort of interested in fading this AMD pop. All right, I'm taking some AMD puts. I'm starting a light position here. Stop is over 99.50, yesterday's highs. I'm going to try to fade this AMD pop into that level. I'm just trusting my level. That's all I'm doing. I know my levels, 99.50, 100. I know it's heavy up there. I'm just going to trust it and try to take advantage of this pop. I'm pretty confident in this AMD play, guys. I'm going to hold this a little bit. I really like this supply above, especially with what I'm seeing on the market right now. If AMD drops this low, I'm going to take some off. Okay, perfect. Taking some off there on AMD. Boom. I'm going down to 5 contracts on AMD. Up 1,600. Awesome play. Down to 5, just locking most of it up. Not gonna let this go red on me. All right, guys, so the next trade that I took today was on NVIDIA to the downside as well. I did have a swing trade on NVIDIA, but I did add to this swing trade intraday, making it a little bit more of a day trade. So on NVIDIA, I was in a swing trade because I was looking for this 290 rejection up here, and that worked out beautifully today. Now, I added to this position when I saw 287.50 turn into a rejection intraday. So here's the last 3 days on NVIDIA, and we can see there is a very important level here at 287.50. You can see rejections here, 287.50, rejections here, 287.50. Then into Wednesday, we had support step up at 287.50 and support step up at 287.50. So I knew that if we had a break below this 287.50, if we turned it into a rejection, then I would be comfortable to look for more downside on NVIDIA. So if I saw NVIDIA break back below these lows, get back below this rejection point, turn this area back into a rejection point, I would be comfortable to add to this position and look for further downside. So here's the 2-minute chart. This is where I trade, and this is what we saw intraday today, and this is where I added to my NVIDIA put position. You guys can see this is my 287.50 level. Intraday, we broke below that level. Now, I didn't just enter more puts on the break. I waited to see if we would turn this into a rejection point. And so what you guys can see is that this 2-minute candle right here, where we started to reject, this little 2-minute candle that rejected, and this follow-through candle that ended up moving and making new lows, this is where I added to this position. Because at this point, I know my levels. I know 287.50 is important. I know that if we stay under that 287.50, it should lead to further downside. And at this point, I can set up good risk to reward, right? I know where I need to stop out. This is very important. I know that if we get back above 287.50, if we do something like this where maybe it's a little fake out and we get back above, right? I know that my thesis is no longer correct, and I know I need to get out of this position. I need to take my loss, and I need to accept that I'm wrong. But I like to take the trade there because I have a level to play off of. I know it's a key level. I know where my stop loss is, and I know that a rejection of that level should lead to more downside, and that is pretty much exactly what happened. This was a nice little add on this swing trade that I had from yesterday into today. I have this trade recorded live as well. Let's go ahead and break that down as well. All right, I'm going to add to my NVIDIA 285 puts here. I love that 287.50 rejection right there. So I'm adding 5 more. My average is now 220. Looking good, man. Looking good. I like the plays I'm in. I'm also very confident in the upside rejection levels on the semiconductors. That's why I'm so confident in AMD and NVIDIA, because I know in the back of my head, when I remember those daily charts, I know I'm playing them off huge daily chart supply levels. I know AMD's at 99.50. I know NVIDIA's at 290. I know these are big levels. So I have confidence because I know the daily chart rejections are up there. I'm going to take half off of NVIDIA here, up 25%. As much as I want more, I'm just doing the right thing. It's a beautiful downside move that you got to take advantage of. All right, guys, so the last trade that I have to share with you today that put me up over $3,000 was a little bit of a late day Tesla put option. And so here is Tesla. This is the 5-minute chart over the last 2 days. Now, it is very apparent, right? If we're looking at previous day rejections, previous day demand, if we're looking at where the market has respected, we can clearly see the rejections that stepped up in this 169.50 to 170 area on Tesla. We can see rejections here. We can see rejections here. We can see rejections here. This is all previous day. This is all on Wednesday, yesterday. Now, coming into today, we can see we rejected that same level in the pre-market, had a big flush to the downside. We popped back into that level. Now, as we pushed back to the upside, my mindset is not let me look for upside. It is watch out for the supply rejection that happened 3 times the day prior. So as we push into that level, my eyes are looking for weakness. I'm looking to see, does this level start to reject once again? I know I have an edge here. I know that it's rejected previously. So let me see if it's going to reject again. It's happened in the past. Let me see if it does it now in the present. So we can see we pushed back to the upside. This is the 5-minute chart. And we had a nasty, nasty wick rejection right at the same level we rejected the day prior. I took puts here around this 169.50. I'll go down to the 2-minute chart so you guys can see. Obviously, right now in the after hours, Tesla is moving higher off some Elon tweet, new Twitter CEO, but that doesn't really bother me, right? Because I'm scalping, I'm taking my profits. So you can see 2-minute chart, we had a slow grind right back into that supply, back into that pre-market high, back into that triple top rejection from the day prior. I took some puts here, risking over 170, so about a 50-cent stop. And you can see we got a beautiful downside scalp here. Again, I have this entire trade recorded live. You can see when I entered, the candle confirmation that I got to take this position. And I hope you guys learned something from watching all 3 of these trades recorded live. Tesla's sort of pushing into 170 again. Just watch 170 on Tesla. All right, I'm taking a little stab on Tesla here. I'm in some Tesla 170 puts. I love that little wick rejection of that supply again. Taking a stab. Look at that ES 4130 rejection. There we go, Tesla. All right, up 10% already. Holy shit. Okay, great. Great. I might take half off here. But still seeing weakness on the market, so maintaining. If the SPY drops 410, Tesla should really drop here. There goes Tesla. Come on, baby. What a perfect entry. Need to break VWAP now, though. Make sure you're scaling out of Tesla here. Might hold VWAP. Awesome trade on Tesla, guys. That's 20% right there. I think I'm getting out of here early today. If we bounce back over VWAP, I'm taking Tesla off. I'm out. All out of Tesla. $718. So guys, those were my 3 trades that I took today. Every single trade, either a break and retest or a very key supply or demand level, right? That is where I take my trades. If a trade is not either at supply or demand, a key level, it's not doing a break and retest. If it's not aligning with any of those, I'm not taking the trade, right? I'm not diddling in the middle, not trying to find a trade, not trying to force anything. If I see a supply rejection, I'll look for it. If I see a demand hold, I will look for it. If I see a break and retest of one of those major supply or demand levels, I will look to trade it, right? Those are the only 3 situations where I'm looking to enter trades. Keeping your strategy intact, making sure you're not deviating and getting bored and trying to find random trades out on the market, right? So you saw all 3 of the trades today were off key supply. They were break and retests. Very nice 3 setups from today. I hope you guys learned something from watching those live trades. If you guys did, make sure to press that like button before you head out. If you want to trade live with me every single day in the Discord voice chat, where all of these trades were recorded live and called out live, that link is down in the description below. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.